In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to sew a ruffle tote bag. It's a really beginner-friendly project and you don't need to download or buy any pattern, so let's get straight into it. All you're going to need to sew this bag is two types of fabrics, one for the outside and one for the lining. Then you're going to need some paper and drawing equipment because there's only one pattern piece that we need to draw on paper. The rest of the pieces are just rectangles, and then you're just going to need your general sewing equipment. Now we're just going to create the only paper pattern piece you're going to need. So on a piece of paper, you're going to want to draw a rectangle measuring 11 inches by 13 inches. And then at the two bottom corners, you're going to want to round both of the corners. Now you can either do this with a curved ruler like I'm doing, or you can grab something round like a bowl or a plate. And then you have your main pattern piece for your ruffle tote bag. And now here's everything you're going to want to cut out of your fabric. So starting off with everything you're going to want to cut out of your shell fabric, you're going to want to cut out two of your main pattern pieces. So that paper pattern we just made a moment ago. Then cut out four rectangles measuring 24 inches by 4 inches. And these are your strap pieces. Then you're going to want to cut out two rectangles measuring 17 inches by 3 inches. And these are your gusset pieces. And then you're going to want to cut out 6 rectangles measuring 3.5 by 21 inches, and these are for your ruffles. And then out of your lining fabric, you're going to want to cut out two of your main pieces, and then you're going to want to cut out two rectangles measuring 17 by 3 inches, and these are your gusset pieces. So take two of your strap pieces and place them right sides together and pin them in place. And then you're going to want to sew down both of the longest sides. Once that's sewn, you can turn them right sides out, press them flat, and then over sew back down those two longest edges to keep them nice and flat. And then you can just repeat those steps with your remaining two strap pieces. Put your strap pieces to the side for the moment, and then you're going to want to take your two gusset lining pieces. Place them right sides together and sew along one of the shortest sides, and then you're going to want to repeat that with your shell gusset pieces. Now moving on to your ruffle pieces, you're going to want to pin 3 of your ruffle pieces together to make one long strip. You're going to want to pin them wrong sides together. Now in this clip I pinned them right sides together. That's wrong, ignore me, pin them wrong sides together. And then you're going to want to sew down those short edges to make one long strip. Once they're sewn, you're going to want to refold them back right sides together this time and pin them back in place. And then you're just going to want to re-sew across those short edges, but this time use 1/2 inch of a seam allowance so that when you then open the seams back up again, you can't see any raw edges. Take that long strip over to your ironing board and you're going to want to iron a double hem of 1/4 inch and then another 1/4 inch along one of the longest edges and the two shortest edges. And then you're just going to want to sew all of those hems closed. And then along the raw edge, you're going to want to sew 2 parallel lines of stitches. Now you're going to want to have these stitches at your longest stitch length, and you're not going to want to back stitch at either end, but instead leave a long tail of thread at either end. Now just grab 2 threads at one end of your fabric and gently pull them. And as you can see, it starts to create ruffles. Just carry on pulling the thread gently to create the ruffles until they measure the same length as all of the way around one of your main pieces minus 1 inch and not including the top straight edge. And then you're just going to want to repeat all of those steps with your 3 remaining ruffle pieces. Now take one of your main pieces and one of your ruffles, and you're going to want to pin your ruffles all of the way around the main piece, right sides facing together, starting 1/2 inch from the top, working your way all of the way around your main piece and finishing 1/2 inch from the top on the other side. Then grab your shell gusset piece and you're going to want to pin this right sides facing down towards the main piece all of the way around your main piece. So you've got your main piece facing upwards, your ruffle piece, and then you're going to want to sandwich your gusset piece on top, right sides facing down. And this time you're going to want to start all of the way at the top of your main piece. Then sew all of the way around your main piece. Now you're going to want to pin your second ruffle piece to your second main piece in the exact same way as we did the first time. And then you're going to want to take the main piece we just sewed with the gusset, place it right sides together with your second main piece, and pin the gusset to the second main piece on the other side. And then just sew all of the way around the second side of this gusset piece to connect the two sides of your bag. Now moving on to your lining, you're going to want to pin one side of your gusset piece all of the way around one of your main pieces, kind of like we just did with the shell. And then you're just going to want to sew all of the way around your main piece. And then you're going to want to pin the other side of your gusset to your other main piece, pin them all together, and then sew all of the way around it once again. Now moving back to the shell of your bag, on either side of your main piece, you're going to want to measure 1.5 inches in from the top. So all in all, you should have 4 markings on the top of your bag. You're going to want to take each end of your strap and place it right sides together at that marking and pin it in place. Then take your lining piece and you're going to want to turn it right sides facing out, and then place it inside the shell of your bag and pin the top of both of the lining and the shell together. Then sew all of the way around the top of your bag, sewing the shell, the lining and the straps all together, but leave a small gap in your sewing of about 2 inches. Once it's all sewn together, using that gap we left in your sewing, you're going to want to turn your bag right sides out. Push the lining into the shell and give it a good press flat with your iron. You're also going to want to make sure that you press over the 2 raw edges at the hole we left in our sewing, so that you can't see any raw edges. And then the last step to do is just to over sew all of the way around the top of your bag, closing that hole we left in our sewing. And that is it, you're all done.